Welcome to Ampelus. In this video, we'll walk through the application and see how it works. Let's get started. Now you can see the main screen of the application. This is a list of work orders displayed in a table, the main table. Let's go through it. Here you can see the roll number or work order number, attachments, the client name, the item to be produced, and the work order status, whether it's already in production or still waiting to be started. You can also see several action buttons. Next, we see the production flow. These are abbreviated production areas: lamination, CNC machining, edging, finishing, final quality control if needed, packing, and shipping. This setup is quite flexible. Everything you see here can be changed or edited to match your process. Here you can see the quantity, and here are two dates. The first one is the date agreed with the client. The second one is a calculated date. It's shown only for work orders that are already in progress. Let's look at an example. Suppose you have a client who ordered a spiral staircase, and you agreed to deliver it on June 15th. Now let's launch the order. We can see that the expected production completion date is January 27th. The date is highlighted in red, which means the deadline will be missed. In this case, we need to reschedule the order, for example, to January 28th, and now the schedule is back on track. You'll notice different colors in the production flow. Green means the stage is completed, yellow means it's in progress, and gray means it hasn't started yet. Here's how it works in practice. We start with lamination. This is the operator's view. For simplicity, we don't have operators assigned right now, but normally each operator sees their tasks on their own screen. Once the operation starts, the stage turns yellow. After some time, the operator reports completion, and the next stage becomes available, possibly for another operator. At any point, an operator can report a problem. They click Report and add a description of the issue. The production supervisor immediately sees that the entire order is marked in red, and the problematic production area is highlighted. Once the issue is resolved, we can remove the report, and the production flow returns to normal. You can also filter work orders. For example, if you're only interested in orders that include CNC operations, you can apply a filter and remove it just as easily. Now, let's see how to add a new work order. Here we have the routes section. Routes represent items that we produce regularly. For example, we can select a table and see its standard production route. Here you see the operation times, the setup time, and the time per item. The total time is calculated using a simple formula: setup time plus time per item multiplied by the quantity. Next, we click Add Order. We can choose an existing client or enter a new one. Let's say we received a new order from Kaufland. We can enter the order number manually or generate it automatically. For example, Kaufland orders 10 units. The production times are recalculated automatically. We publish the order, and it appears on the main screen. We can also set the agreed-upon due date and launch the order. In this case, everything looks good. The order will be completed on time. If needed, we can still edit the work order. We can add or remove operations, disable certain stages. For example, skip quality control for a specific order. This is how we work with work orders in Ampelus. In the next video, we'll look at the workload screen and see how it helps monitor and manage production.